Hey you guys, what's up? I am back to talk about Sophie's Posthumous album. I saw this Billboard article just get released on my Twitter timeline, and I thought I would talk about it today. So I'm just gonna read like the quotes and like what this article says, just kind of like picking out some stuff about it that like, I don't know, isn't going to be that long to talk about. There is a lot of music in the vaults, absolutely, says Sophie's brother Ben Long. There are literally hundreds of tracks. The material ranges from rough sketches to nearly complete songs that were in the mixing stage at the time of the producer's death. Which of those songs will see the light of day is an ongoing discussion between Sophie's family, Long, his two sisters and their parents, and Sophie's labels. Australia's Future Classic and the United Kingdom's Transgressive Records both declined to comment. Long notes that the decision regarding what to release ultimately rests with the family. Whatever does come out, says Long, will involve him. He says all of Sophie's unreleased music is in his possession. I don't know what anyone else could do really because they don't have access to it. He also was a key member of the producer's inner circle, having served first as a tour manager and live engineer, then as a mixing engineer on recorded projects. Long worked on Sophie's 2018 album Oil Up Every Pearl on Insides, as well as an unreleased follow-up album that Long says just needs finishing touches. The idea Sophie and I discussed many times was to do one abstract experimental album and then a pop record. This was going to be the pop one, and to keep going on that cycle for years, he says. I don't want to be like, we're going to put everything out, because sometimes Sophie didn't want it to or it wasn't finished. But it was quite clear with a lot of songs, just from the fact that we had been working on them and mixing the album, that I know the direction a lot of the songs were supposed to be going. Long notes that releasing Sophie's production work for other artists will likely be trickier to coordinate, as it involves securing the approval of other parties. He did not have an update on Sophie's unreleased work with Lady Gaga, though he noted that the pop star's Chromatica collaborator Blood Pop called him to express condolences after Sophie's death. But he also sees a world in which Sophie's friends and collaborators could potentially play a role in curating posthumous material. It's always good to have an extra pair of ears, he says. There are a lot of people out there who Sophie really trusted and who knew Sophie's vision. I feel like it's not just on me. Long says the family plans to release as much of the music as makes sense, but it's too soon to detail specific plans. It has only been 4 months since Sophie's death. There are many discussions to be had, says Long. The most important thing for us is doing right by Sophie, putting stuff out that Sophie was happy with and would want to be out. And that's pretty much it. I'm honestly really excited. I still fuck with everything that Sophie releases. Even now, like with Besides' latest EP that Sophie produced, it was good. I honestly loved it. And Sophie's collab with ITZY was really iconic, and everything that's like pretty much unreleased, and the Forever remix that Sophie did for I think they were Florence, or I honestly forgot the artist, no shade, but and who else? Just a lot of like other shit, like the whole Psalms collab with FKA Twigs, and I'm sure a bunch of like other stuff. I'm really into like Fly Bitch right now. That's like one of my favorite songs. But yeah, like it's nice to know that like we're probably gonna get this second era of Sophie. Just honestly listening to Fly Bitch and hearing what like vision could have been portrayed in the next album is very interesting to me, especially seeing how like this next one was supposed to be pop and supposed to be continuing on for like a long period of time. Like I think this was definitely going to be Sophie's like fame era, like she's going to be totally A-list, like bump to the top, like this is it. But unfortunately it's just going to stay like posthumous, and that's totally fine, you know, as long as we're getting stuff, I'm happy, like. But yeah, I'm just really happy that she is still being remembered, and I'm still seeing tweets about her, and that there's so many people, I'm sure, who can just provide like the vision that she left behind with the progression of her next album set to be released. I don't know when, if that even makes sense. But yeah, that's my take on it. Just wanted to share that because it really means a lot to me. So I'm gonna go. I love y'all. Instagram at Saint Waves, Twitter at Piss Ferrari. Love you. Be safe. Get vaccinated. Yeah. Bye guys. Love you so much. Subscribe. Bye.